One of my favorite retail memories is mostly only as a concept because of how cool of a moment it was. I have university level, but only really just passing level, of French language knowledge, and sometimes I wonder if people like me with a 2 language dream if there will ever come a time when we can help out in just the right moment by translating between two strangers. However, my moment to shine was actually a time when I got to translate from my native English to English. I listen to a lot of BAC Radio 4 shows, and really enjoy the variety of accents from different celebs in comedy shows there, so I've gotten used to a bunch of the really thick accents, and enjoy picking apart the patterns in each. By some stroke of magic, while doing my rounds as a did vendor at Small Shart one day, I came across two ladies who had super thick accents speaking in English to each other, trying to talk to each other, and each becoming increasingly frustrated. One had a really deep accent, from I'm guessing loosely the India region, and another with a very heavy Spanish accent. It seemed like as they got more and more frustrated, the more they defaulted to less enunciation and thus their heavier native accents. The conversation isn't verbatim, just conceptually accurate. The broader context is that they are friends and are shopping as an experiment in participating in a mutual errand together, to get to know each other and their preferences better. Their argument is in the sense of a friendly one, not a heated stranger tirade. Spanish accent, I just can't understand you. India accent, I'm not sure what you are saying to me, but I only am trying to tell you which aisle we should go to next. It's nothing to yell about. Why are you yelling? Spanish, your accent is so thick I can only just barely make out 1 or 2 words. Speak slower. India, maybe if we stop yelling, we could sound it out. You speak too fast when you are yelling. Me, what's the issue here? Spanish, can you understand her? She is talking too fast for me to understand. Me, sure. It's like a really heavy India accent, but I like it, it's very nice. India, she is yelling so it is tough for me to understand her. Me, oh. Well, I can understand you both fine. What is it you want to say? They just told me, India, will you tell her she is yelling for no reason, I was only trying to say which aisle we should go to next. But she is yelling for some reason and I can't understand her when she is yelling. Spanish, I need her to speak slower. When she speaks so quickly I can't understand her. Me, to India she is confused because you are speaking too fast, and can understand you better when you speak slower. Me, to Spanish she is confused about why you are yelling, and can't understand you when you are yelling. She only wanted to say which aisle the both of you should visit next, which isn't something to yell about. Spanish, yelling, well, why didn't you just say so? Me, she did, and you're still yelling. India grins. Spanish, oh. Sorry. I have a short temper sometimes I guess, smiling. India, to me, smiling, thank you. Me, I'll tell you what. I am trying to learn sign language in order to speak in passing with a deaf guy who works in the back, just to learn a few things to say hello and small chit chat. One of the words I learned recently is slowly, and I made the sign for slow, running my right hand over the back of my left hand from knuckles to past my wrist, as if petting it gently. Maybe that could help you too. Spanish, in a calmer tone, that's not a bad idea. Spanish grabs India's arm and pets it slowly. Me, that's not what I meant. India shushes me and waves me off with her other arm, and looks into Spanish's eyes dreaming. I make my escape to do my rounds. They would later track me down again, to ask me what phrase was saying, and explain the broader context. Alas, I never saw them again after that visit, but, good times.